Let's all sit straight. Take a deep breath and recite the Om 3 times to collect our mind, body, and soul. Om. Namaste to all, and thank you very much for inviting me to such a beautiful session, and also this beautiful place which is so close to my heart. I have been with ICC for many, many, many years, giving the presentations, and many of you might know me, might not know me, because I have done it in Milpitas as well as in Cupertino. So I will start with my presentation. So let me just share it with you. So I welcome all of you with this session, which is selected by your own members, your own, that title was given to me. So I said, freedom from fear of old age through self-discovery, especially at our age. And I am one of you, one of the senior here. So I am Satya Kalra, and you can see I have about 15 bestsellers on Amazon, and this presentation is collectively selected from the wisdom and knowledge from all these, many of these books, as well as my own personal experiences. And also I do a lot of counseling. So a lot of members of my counseling team as well, based on their questions, my own experiences. So this is not just a presentation given just by my thought, but it's a collective information with all of members and many of them. And today's session, we will cover what is fear and what are the effects of fear. What is old age and fear of old age, and understand our phobias, our own fears. And then there is a solution to it given based on the AAA strategy. Benefits, and then we will have a meditation session, and then we have an action plan for all of us how to follow, so we continue to practice this. So what is fear? You know, we all know that, but I thought I should summarize it. So certain things you might already know that what I'm going to speak here, because we all have those experiences, but I have kind of put things together in one umbrella. So fear is the greatest barrier to our happy, healthy, and peaceful life. And we know that whenever we have a fear, we have difficulties focusing. So, but it is a natural process. Everybody has it. I know it, we all know it's a very unpleasant emotional reaction, which sometimes it's a real fear, sometimes it is anticipated fear, but does not matter. It's a very detrimental to us. And many times we know that most of the fears are illusions because we have the information in our subconscious mind and memory bank. If we have fallen sometime in past, then at the same time, whenever we get to the same situation, we feel like we are going to fall again. The automatic memory comes out and we start getting into the same feelings. But the beauty of fear is that all the fears are not bad. Some of the fears we must have it. If we are driving on the road and we don't have a fear, and we don't follow our guidelines and changing our lanes and not following the traffic, other people's, and not observing it and going fearlessly and we have seen many drivers, they just go fearlessly and changing the lanes, and what happens? End up having the accidents. So some fears are good to have it. But there are different type of people, have a different type of fears. All the fears are not same, and all the situations are not same. So that's why I have covered in the presentation in different situations. So if we think about the fear, that when was the last time I had the fear? I think morning to evening, we all experience, we go through this fearness. When child is born, and if you put some strong sound there, the child's body goes like this, so then it just gets scared. I remember that when we had a little kids, babies born, our parents, my mother always said, put this thing by his head or her head, because nahi to dar jayega, so we all have those experiences. So what is the physiology of fear? How it affects us? As soon as we get the fearful or that concept or that thinking of fear comes, it triggers our mind, and mind starts releasing some hormones, and activates our endocrine system, our adrenal glands. And from there, it starts releasing the toxins in our body, the cortisol in our stomach area, and we all experience that whenever there is some big fear, sometimes we need to run to the bathroom or something because it's major fear in life. But other time we can handle it. But does not matter what happens. It affects our whole physiology of the body, and it gives us a lot of stress, which we know that the stress is the cause of many issues in life. And especially all the diseases, it makes us very uneasy. Dis-ease means our easiness disappears. So it affects, all these hormones affect our cortisol. Cortisol affects our, cortisol affects our lungs, our liver, our heart. Every part of the body is affected with this. As you can see, that goes from the mind, it goes to the adrenal glands. So it affects our kidney areas, surrounding areas, our respiratory system, it goes to our lungs, and it goes to our heart, and we have a heart arteries problems, the heart problem, the blood pressure problem. All the problems are related to stress, fear, and worry. And of course, we all experience the shortness of breath. But what should we do about it? But first we have to identify it. What are the most common fear of old age, which we face it? It's many times we feel we are losing our independence, our dignity, and of course, financial. As Napoleon Hill also put it here, he says the most common cause of the fear for the old age is associated with the poverty or possibility of the poverty. Though we know we are well taken off it, but there are many concerns. We also memory problems, and of course, health issues that we just talked about it. Loneliness, not being able to live at home, big one. And the biggest one is losing loved one or a spouse, partner, and fear of dying. But as I said, everyone's fear is different. Some people might be fearful of financial situations. Some people might have concerns about loneliness. Everybody has a different issues, but regardless, these fears are there. Or we might not have all the fears at one time, but at one time and on another time, we have those fears. So, but we also know that old age is a process of life. If we can see how the changes are happening, we all know that from childhood to this. And in Bhagavad Gita, I referred Bhagavad Gita quite a bit here because many verses. Bhagavad Gita is one of the Shastra or one of the scripture which talks about most about the death than any other scripture I know. And it says the old age is unavoidable. It's a part of our life. And old age is a process. So the one thing we have to do, we have to learn to accept it. But how to cope with it? Accepting is one thing, but when it really comes on us, then it's very difficult to face. So how to cope with this fear of aging? And as I mentioned, I use a AAA strategy: accept, awareness, analyze it, where it is coming from. Why am I so fearful about this situation? What am I going to do about it? And then that's where the action comes, the action plan. The planning is the key here. So we have to cultivate the fearlessness. And how we are going to cultivate that? So I have put some points here because study shows that when we start taking care of ourselves, or when the people take care of themselves, 35 to 50% people are going to be less disabled and go on wheelchairs or go in the senior care centers because they manage themselves very well. So first thing, we have to accept that yes, we are at this age. There is nothing we can do about it, but we should make a best use of it. So first we should know what kind of fear I am facing. Make a list of all the fears. And if you close your eyes just for 10 seconds right now, and 15 seconds, and just think about it. What am I fearful about it? Just think about it. And sometimes make a list of it. Once we make the list of it, and we are aware of it, 50% problem is gone because now I become aware of it and I'm going to do something about it. And then we must take care of our physical problems, as we have seen before in the previous slide, that how it affects our change of our life and the fears and the worries and the circumstances. So again, it is a process. So we should make sure our teeth are we should visit to the dental, we should visit to eye doctors and take care of our eyes, our heart, our blood pressure, everything, because no matter how much we can do all these practices, but if someone needs help, must go to see the doctor. This is not a substitute of doctor. Doctor is a part of our life. And then the people we should mingle with, they should have a positive attitude. If everybody says, oh, it's an old age, I'm sick, this, then everybody gets kind of drowned. So have the company of the good people and the people who are more motivated and have a kind of a positive attitude toward life, toward age, this age. Also watch the TV programs or the YouTube nowadays, YouTube channels or anything where you get the more motivational support rather than bad news. This is happening, people are dying. And of course, it's happening, but I have to uplift myself. Otherwise, by thinking about it, it will reduce my immune system. It will make me more worried and I will get more sick about it. And I'm getting the negative vibes from everybody. And the books we read, the food we eat, at this age, it is very important that we eat the light food, more sattvic food, more vegetables, drink more water, and whatever gives us more energy. And it is well described what kind of food we should be eating, not just in the old age, but all the time in Bhagavad Gita. There's sattvic food, rajasic food, tamasic food. And then, of course, joint support group, ICC has done a wonderful job. Here, this is where all the support group meets. I really do a pranam to the founders and support, whoever is providing it. And all the volunteers, please accept my thank you. And also have a can-do attitude and positive attitude. Have a confidence in yourself. I have lived so much in my life, managed many difficult situations. I will do it again. I will do it. Whatever it comes, I will face the situation. And reflect on your life. There's so much I have faced it. I can face it now. I'm not alone. There is some supreme power, my friends, my family members. And also, if you get a time, write about your story, your life story, develop some good habits. That's what I say. Or develop some hobbies. So here it says, Mark Twain says, age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind it, it does not matter. So learn not to make a best use and accept it. And then awaken your consciousness. Here, cultivate fearlessness and do some yoga, like here they are showing it. Do some exercises, walk, and ICC has a good program for all of you for the yoga. Pranayam, you are very familiar with it. Meditation, affirmations. Yes, I can do it. Prayers, practice, and patience. And do your best and let go. But keep one goal in life. Say goodbye to your fear and enjoy the gift of freedom. And as I said, still saying is well done, but when the situation comes, and as I said, the biggest fear of old age is death. That is the greatest fear. But we all know it is inevitable, as you can see right here. So you know how birth, death, all that is shown. And in Bhagavad Gita, there is a beautiful verse. It says, Jatasya dhruvam mrityu, dhruvam janma tasya cha, tasmat paryar harthe, natvam shoshis tumarhasi. Means who is born, he or she will die. So rather than focusing on it, enjoy every moment what you have. So we all come to this universe. We all know that with a return ticket, there is no news. Only thing is we do not know when and which station we are going to get off. And even in Bible, it says that this frightful situation of death comes to everybody's life because it's a real thing, you know. And especially if I am not fearful of my death, but I'm definitely fearful of my family members. And we all run into that situation. But it says death is, here, you know, repeating the same thing as Bhagavad Gita. Death is certainly dwindling and deteriorating like an old garment. And in Gita also says, Sansi Jirani Jathavya. You know, it's just like a old garment. We have to take it off. So how to overcome the fear of death? The one best thing is faith. Have a faith in yourself and also Almighty. It's His plan, her plan, whatever you want to call the supreme power's plan. We don't know when we are going to die. As I said, we don't know when we are going to get off this journey of this train or journey of life. So it's not in our hand, nobody's hand. And that's where it says, do not fear because God is in control. We are not in control when it comes to that matter. So we must have a full faith, do our best, and move on with our life. And here comes what to do, how you can change your lifestyle. Time to make best use of your talent and discover yourself. We are here for some purpose of life, to enjoy our true nature, who we are truly a Satchit Anand. We are that pure Atma. We are that love, peace, Anandam. We have to experience it. But that's the goal. We should put it in our heart, in our mind. We should live in our consciousness of fearlessness. So think about it. In old age, retired, we have more time for ourselves. This is the beauty of old age. It's a time to contribute to society, like volunteer work, like all of you are doing it here. See how much enjoyable is that? Develop new hobby. You are exposed to so many new hobbies in ICC. Pick whatever you like, or whatever your profession. You might be a writer, you might be a housewife, you might be having a good cooking recipes, whatever. Share those things with others. So put your passion or whatever your profession is, use that as a passion and help others with that and share it with others. And aging means wisdom and experience. We all can experience it. We have developed a lot of wisdom, but we should not hold it to ourselves. We should share it. And more time to relax and meditate. Think about it. When we were young, we did not have that kind of time. And now God has given us that time. We should use that and connect body, mind, and soul and go our self-discovery. This is a time to discover ourselves, who I am. And as Ralph Waldo Emerson said, he who is not every day conquering some fear has not learned the secret of life. So we should learn that. And then continue to do your best. Here it says, do your best and practice, practice, practice. Here is do your best and practice, practice, practice. So practice, have a patience with yourself, because it's not going to happen overnight. If you take one habit, it takes about 30 days to change the habit. So whatever practice, and I can give you a good example of it. Like, I just fell down 6 weeks ago. And it's not that I have never fallen before. And I fell down from treadmill, so I got hurt quite a bit. But I healed. But I still had a fear to go back to my treadmill, which I have been doing it for the last 30 years. Because my brain got absorbed with that fear. Then little by little, one day I went there, I just stood on a treadmill, didn't do anything about it. Next day, I went and I turned it on very slowly. Third day, I went and I turned it. Fourth day, and yesterday I did what I wanted, but I was still not into my 5 miles per hour. I was still only up to 4.4 miles. Okay. But it's a gradual process and I will get there. But we have to be patient with ourselves. So again, patience leads to freedom from fear and takes you to everlasting peace. So attaining freedom from cycle of life and death is not a quick fix or any fear, but a slow, steady, and gradual process. So have patience. Shanai Shanai Uttar Med. I just bring Bhagavad Gita verses, it just keep flowing in my head all the time. So live in mindful every moment that I am fearless. I'm fearless. So practice daily. In the morning, as I started with 3 ohms, you must have your own mantras or some affirmations or quotations. But study some scripture or to read something more motivational. To me, it's Bhagavad Gita. To other people, something else. Whatever does not matter, as long as it uplifts you. And 20 to 30, 60 minutes, do some yoga, pranayama, meditation, and then practice goodness. I put 5 monkeys, 5 senses. Think good, see good, speak good, do good, go to good places. So don't think negative. Just if somebody has done something wrong, look at the best, pray to God that please give them a wisdom. And make sure we speak very sweetly. And don't hear the gossip. Sometimes people phone each other and talk about family things and all that and gossip and this why this happened and this is happening and this is happening in the family and this is happening in India and all that. Do what you can do, but don't get tangled yourself in that negative talk. So whatever it is, take one thing per day. practice it in the morning. Just say, okay, this is a thing is bothering me. This is a thing is causing me fear. Let me take this. I'm going to be more fearless today, and just live in that consciousness and practice it. And of course, respect everybody's others, whether it's a religion or everybody's, whoever they are. And in the evening, evaluate your daily activities. And then see, I have put it here. Take what you need. Okay, here is the list. You can create your own list. Like today, I want to create more faith in myself, more confidence in myself. I'm going to trust myself more. If I don't have a confidence, or I do not have a faith or believe in myself, I would never have a believe in God. First, it has to start here. I have to have a faith in myself first, who I am. I'm that beautiful person. So, but with the external conditions or whatever happened, my system, I have developed some bad habits or developed some fears. So I'm going to take one fear or one situation a day. I'm going to practice. And sometimes it takes 1 day, sometimes it takes 1 week, sometimes it takes even a month to get over with that particular resentment, or somebody has something to us and we are now fearful that that person, when we meet that person might tell us or abuse us physically or emotionally, or also verbally. Whatever it happened, we have to get out of that. So we have to evaluate. Once I start practicing it, how did I do it? In the morning, I prayed to God or Almighty that please help me to go through this and help me to become fearless. Take this fear out of my system. Help me. I'm trying my best. And do your best. But in case we fail, it does not mean that we should get discouraged. If we want to be perfect, maybe in the beginning, we might just succeed 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Eventually, we will succeed. But thank you, Almighty, for helping me. Thank you. Thank you. And just do your best and let go. So I say spiritual practices, these practices, whatever they are here, they put it there. Eventually, it transforms us. It is a self-transformation. We are here. I call it here, Aadat buri sudhar lo, ho gaya bhajan. So whatever you do, it is for our self-improvement, for our self-transformation. So eventually we will feel it, even end of the day, that experience your true nature. Who I am. I am that Sat Chit Ananda. And why I say that? Like take a water. Water's true nature is calmness, cold, regular temperature, whatever it is. But if you boil it, it will boil. It becomes steam. But what happens after a while? It comes back to the normal temperature. Similarly, we might boil it, we might get angry, we might be fearful, we might have some emotional issues or get emotionally upset or something. But after a while, we calm down. This is what our true nature is. So we should focus on that I am that calm person. I am that pure soul, pure Atma. So I have put a calendar here. See, you can see this is a 30 days calendar. And most of my books have the calendar to daily practices. Whatever practices. This one is basically birth, death, and beyond, because the greatest fear is death here. So I have a book which is called Lasting Forever, Birth, Death, and Beyond. So how to go beyond thinking about death and how to self-discover. So these are the activities for the whole day. I have it in the morning, which I just mentioned. And then 60 minutes a program, yoga, pranayam, meditation. And then during the day, take 1 point, practice it for 30 days, whatever time you need. And then evaluate yourself in the evening. Then meditate in the evening on it for 5 minutes to 30 minutes, whatever time you like. And then pray and thank and do your best. And move on with your life. So what would be the benefit you will receive? your inner peace with that. So peace within you, peace within me. When we are peaceful, what happens? It goes to our family. We are peaceful, our vibrations, our aura from our body, our magnetic field extends to others. And then it goes to the community. We like to give, we like to do the volunteer work. We want to share our love and compassion with others. And then we care for the nation, we care for others, and then we care for the whole world. Then we are oneness with the whole world. We are not separated, limited right here in our little body. So this is my favorite one. These are my examples. And it says, if they can do it, why can't I do it? I can do it too. The first one, I'm going to, on the very left, on the top, Swami Hariharji Maharaj. I was introduced to him in 1993. I spent a lot of time. He came and stayed with us for 1 month, another month, and a lot of saints came to our home. And, because I really enjoyed the company of saints. Okay. He lived up to 104 years. Here it says, we do not stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. So, and this one, which you can see right now, this one, this Swami Yoganand Maharaj, I spent so much time with him in the ashrams in Rishikesh, and he lived up to 104 years. He just passed away last about 6 months ago. Now, you might think that these are the saints and they have nothing, they are so stressless or stress-free. So how could this be compared to our life? Of course. Then talking about age, look at our new president, Joe Biden. Look at this queen. People, they are not focusing on the fear. They're not focusing on the death. They're not focusing on the causes. They're focusing it. What can I do? I have whatever limited time I have, I'm going to share with others. I'm going to live the best. And that is the main motto or main mantra for me. So people go and play. This is, it says, wake up. And this fellow, I love it. It says, freedom to decide for ourselves. And then these people, this is some of you might have known her. That is Bhatnagar Mataji, Sarla Bhatnagar. She passed away about 2 years ago. And she lived 103 years. She was right here in Bay Area. They lived in Alameda. I have many other friends who are in 90s. And they are, one of my friends, she is about 96 now. She's living in home care and actually senior homes. And she's financially, she had no problem. She still has her own home. And I asked her, why do you live here? Why don't you live in our home? And she says, I don't want to live in my own home. I get so bored. Here I have the company of many people and they make the dinner for me and lunch for me. And we go to the lunch dining hall and just eat together. We are all together. So people enjoy that. So fear of not living at home, many people have conquered that also. Many people, I know one of my friends couple, they are in high 90s. They do such a beautiful dance, and I don't want to show their video because it's a personal reasons, but you see them, they still dance so much, tap dance. Could you believe that? And so what point I'm saying is that these people, many people, and we have many friends who are in 80s and 90s, and their whole motto is, I'm going to enjoy my life. Whatever I have, let it happen when it happens, but right now I'm going to enjoy it. So message here is enjoy your life. And here it says, never fear growing age. There are many who have never had the privilege. Think about it. How many people are in good health? How thankful we are to God, to Almighty. So I would like to start a short meditation. So let's all sit straight and contemplate on and whatever we have learned so far. So let's sit straight, and it will be a guided meditation. Sit comfortably. Take a deep breath. Hold it for a few seconds. Exhale through your nose. Breathe in through your nose. Hold it. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. And now breathe normally. And with every breath, smile. Smile in. Smile out. Smile in. Smile out. Make sure you smile. Smile in. Smile out. And continue to breathe normally. And with every breath in, just say relax. Relax in. Relax out. Relax in. Relax out. Relax in. Relax out. Continue to smile with every breath. Now focus on your nostrils and go within with your breath and feel this smiling and relaxed breath enriched with divine power, enriching every cell of the lung and filling the lungs with pure energy, with relaxed energy, stress-free energy, and moving to the heart region, filling the right, left lobe of the heart, and entire cardiovascular system with this pure energy, and traveling, moving to the lower part of the stomach, the thighs, the legs, all the way down to the toes. Feel the entire back, lower back to upper back, is filled with that pure energy. Filling the arms, hands, all the way to finger toes, nails, to the shoulders, neck region, jaws, cheeks, ears, eyes, forehead, and head region. And the entire body is filled It is pure, calm energy. Every cell of the body, every DNA, every genes, atom, electron, proton, empty spaces in the body, all is filled with this pure energy. And now recite with me. I am fearless. My lungs are functioning well. My heart is healthy. My digestive system is healthy. My liver, intestines, kidneys, my knees, my back, my legs, my shoulders, my hearing, my teeth, my eyesight, my eyes are healthy. My immune system is very strong. No virus can enter to my body. I am strong and healthy. See yourself walking like you are 40-year-old. Feel healthy like you were very young, whenever you were very healthy, or even now. Live in that energy consciousness of your healthy energy. Just picture yourself, visualize yourself being very healthy, enjoying yourself, smiling, helping others. Speaking very sweetly with others. I am fearless. I am more careful when I walk. I take care of my body. I take care of my emotions. I'm worry free. I let go. Our Swamiji always said, Hari kare sukh hari. Just let go. Many things we have no control on it. Just enjoy. Smile. And feel the entire body is filled with fearless energy. with love, peace, and Anandam. I am that pure soul. And now share this energy, which is you are carrying in your body, to your family members. Send this energy, this peaceful energy, with love and compassion to the community, the entire city, wherever you are, to the whole nation, and to the whole world, especially to the patients who are suffering in the hospitals and the ventilators, oxygen tanks, or any health problems, or any financial problems, or any difficulties due to COVID. And send your prayers to your loved ones, to everyone. And also pray for those who have departed this world, especially during this pandemic. And send the prayers and pray for those who are left behind, that may God give them enough strength to deal with these losses. And now bring the energy back within your body, all the way down, wherever you are sitting. Feel your body now. Oh, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace for my body, peace for my mind, and peace for the universe. Now rub your hands. Make it and put it on your head or your body. Just tap it very gently and like you are massaging your entire body with this pure energy. Now rub your hands again. Make a small cup and put it on your eyes. Very gently open your eyes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of generating this pure energy. As it says, a study shows that one person's meditation and energy reflects about 750,000 particles and people. So if more we meditate, the more we can send this positive energy to the universe and to others. And as Buddha said, what you have gained from meditation? He replied, nothing. However, Buddha said, let me tell you, what I lost, anger, anxiety, depression, insecurity, fear of old age and death, I gained back. So here is a poem from one of my books, which is called, he who overcomes their fears and will truly be free. So lasting forever. I am here for a short while, and someday my body will die. But before it happens, I want to enjoy my life to the fullest and fulfill the supreme goal of my life. And what is that? Freedom from anger, fear, and selfish desires. Freedom from my attachment and vices. Freedom from the cycle of life and death. Freedom from miseries and pains. Realize my true nature. I am Satya Ananda, and I'm going to last forever. And Thank you. Thank you very much. Here are my, as I said, from these books, I have collectively taken the information, and whatever I have learned, so this presentation was based on that. So thank you very much. And live your life and forget your age. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you, Satya ji. Can you play? I will stop. I will stop sharing. Yeah. Now
Thank
your presentation is stop sharing. So thank you so much. My God, it was so good. The one thing I can take from it, Satya ji, is we are like water. You know, you said, you know, the state of, you know, evaporation, all that. That stuck me. That is really good. And thank you so much. I don't want to take much time. So who all have questions, please ask Dr. Satyaji, and she will, you know, answer, because we have only 7 more minutes. Please go ahead. You can unmute yourself, but please ask one at a time. Okay, Rao Garu, you can unmute yourself and Matladandi. Yeah.
Thank you so much for the wonderful talk of today, Satyaji. On behalf of all, I think I'll be thanking you once again. But I can I, with your kind permission, I can add, during meditation and the practice of yoga, all that, it is, after all, we are human beings. We may fail a couple of times now and then, but that should not dampen our spirits of going further. And the good thing I think I have learned in my life is, when you fail, you self-surrender to the one, either Guru or God, whatever you feel, that will take you further and on and on and on. Thank you so much.
So any questions?
I don't have question, but I will say presentation was so light, so smooth, a lot of gravity, and the slides were very good, especially the fear where man is pushing E and A and R are already fallen down. That was really very impressive. So
Thank you.
very nice talk, Satyaji. Very good.
Doctor, I can talk now. This is Geeta Mahajan. Very, very, very good. And it is a real presentation. I'm telling you, we are really we know everything that we are going to die. But particularly this feeling particularly make us fear. Oh no, this is a thing, we cannot do it because we will have that fear in mind. It makes us feel as if we cannot go ahead. That fear, it is very easy to talk, no doubt. We can do this one, we can do that. But in ourselves, if we see our mirror, our own reflection, if we see that, and if we think about our inner things, we are bound to fear. Yes, I can. Particularly once I fell down. And now I particularly, every time I feel that I am going to fall, that fear comes in mind. So that we know that death is inevitable. But that feeling comes in our human body, no doubt. And thank you very much, very much. We have to face ourselves. We have to fight ourselves. We have to fight with all these feelings and all. Thank you. You showed us the mirror and reflection of our mind. Thank you very much. Very good presentation. Very good.
Thank you.
Can I talk?
Please.
Please.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Satyaji. So you have so much simplified the way, but it's the essence of this, everything, this Shastra. But you are very much simplified and very good presentation. I still remember at Cupertino Center, you gave the Path with Anandam lecture. I still remember that. Very nice. Thank you.
Nice. Kamlaji, you wanted to talk something and it's okay, right? That's all you wanted. You can unmute yourself.
अनम्यूट कर लीजिए कमला जी.
Okay.
मैं अनम्यूट करके बोल भी गई सब.
Okay, I thought
अच्छा.
you interrupted.
कोई बात नहीं, मैं और रिपीट करूंगी. सत्या जी, आपका प्रेजेंटेशन बहुत ही अच्छा था और आपने इतना सिंप्लीफाई कर दिया, मगर शास्त्र में जो बड़ी बड़ी बातें वो एकदम इतने सादी समझ में सब समझा दी हमें. और मुझे याद है आपने कुपर्टिनो में भी वो पाथ आनंदम का लेक्चर दिया था, बहुत अच्छा था. हमेशा आपका अच्छा होता है. थैंक यू.
We have 2 more minutes. If anyone wants to, please ask questions, anything.
Can I say something?
Please, Hansaji.
Thank you, Satya ji. It was a wonderful, wonderful presentation and very easy to now understand. Only one thing, I always fear about suffering when we get old, and with the health reasons. So I'm trying my very best how to not to fear. So can you just give us some advice about it? What should I do?
Yes, thank you for asking the question, because that's not your question. That's almost everybody's question, is that one person volunteers to ask that question. So thank you very much. We all have the fears in our body because it is in our memory bank that what has happened to us. Also, we see surroundings, our friends, some other people, they are in the hospitals, they are suffering there. And so it's not an unreal thing, that is real thing. But think about it, by thinking about it, that is nothing, not has happened to you. You are attracting that magnetic waves, that energy to your body. Okay, that's a one way to look at it. The other way is by thinking about it, what you are doing. You are getting more worry, more fearful, more toxins in your system. And more toxins are in your system, more cortisol, more hormones, more enzymes which are negative for the body. They will overtake the body, and eventually you will start feeling sick, and you start living in that consciousness, and then you will get there, because that's all you are thinking about it. सुनिए, जब आप मुकेश का गाना सुनते थे, मैं सुनती थी, अपने आप में रोना शुरू कर देती थी. Then whole day I will be crying for one reason or another reason, because I'm living in the sadness mood. But that's why it's very, very important to read something motivational for you. And this meditation, I am healthy, I am fearless, I am healthy, I am healthy, I am healthy. Use this your mantra. That's all. Keep in the positive attitude. And then when it happens, let it be that time. You will handle it. There will be some doctors, there will be some family members. We have handled those situations before too. Didn't we got sick before? So why this sickness is going to be different? So just let it go. Don't even think about it. Think about your good days, your good friends. Just enjoy your life. Be playful. And that's why I put all these slides. Be playful. I am that pure Satchit Anand Atma.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Sorry to interrupt, but now it is already 11:01, and I really appreciate. So we have to, we are going to have another program starting. But thank you so much for all your help. Thank you so much.
I want to add one more thing. I do have every Sunday Zoom program, and it's on self-healing. It's all different type, but it's a very simple way of presenting it. So if anybody is interested, please let us know. And
you can send it to me.
Thank you very much.
Satyaji, you can send it to me.
Thank you very much for inviting me. Thank you.
Thank you. So, okay. Thank you. And anybody interested, of course, you all know the website and you can go and look into it. Okay. Thank you so much, Satyaji.